Give it a second. Give it a second.
Give it a second.
Hey, welcome back.
Woo! Welcome back to everybody with Sava Thurber. Dacha, the first time joining us. Welcome. This is our first time joining us. Welcome back.
That's awesome. We've got a strong show
today
lined up. We'll start with amuse-bouche. We'll talk a little bit about the riddle.
Oh, the riddle.
Yes, from our last episode.
We did have a riddle. The riddle is why...
Well, let me put on my riddle glasses.
Oh, yes, me too.
We are fogging up a little bit.
It's fine. The riddle, why did the tire go on a...
Today is August 1st. That's super... Sorry.
No, tell us a little bit.
I forgot you were telling us about the riddle.
No, I can't say anything.
No, you're good. Keep going. You're doing great.
Why did the tire go on a vacation? We got two answers, Heike and K.
No, I did not understand any of what you just said.
We got two answers.
No. The riddle. What was the question?
Why did the tire go on a vacation?
The tire. Why did it go on a vacation? Okay. These are
Kay said
real foggy.
It couldn't handle the pressure, and it was also tired.
Hey, wow.
Heike said it couldn't handle the pressure. So I'm gonna have to give a correct answer to both of those.
Both right. So submit a song, Rick, if you'd like.
I gotta take these off.
Awesome. Yeah.
Foggy.
And now our riddle for the next episode, which will be on Tuesday, the 4th. At 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here. Let us know what the riddle is.
There are 3 light switches and 1 light bulb that are in 2 separate rooms but are connected. Meaning, if you stand at the light switches, you cannot see or interact with the light bulb other than touching the switches. And if you're at the light bulb, you cannot see the switches. Okay, they're in 2 separate rooms, but they're wired together. Mm-hmm. You don't know which of the 3 light switches controls the light bulb. Only one of them controls the light bulb, but you don't know which one. Meaning, let's say here are the 3 light switches. This one doesn't, this one doesn't, but this one does, but you don't know that. They're just 3
One of the 3 light switches controls the light bulb, and you don't know it. And there's no way for you to flip the switch and just watch it turn on.
Right, because it's in a different room. Your goal is to do whatever you want with the switches, walk out of the switch room, walk into the light bulb room, and with one try, know exactly...
Meaning one trip to the light bulb room.
You're starting at the switch room to the light bulb room. Exactly one trip, you have to figure out which of the 3 light switches controls the light bulb.
How do you do it? Describe the process.
The process.
Is it a special kind of light bulb?
Let's say it's an incandescent light bulb.
It's got a filament.
It does have a filament.
Nice.
It is filled with a filament and also several other things.
Sweet. Now let's dive right in. Our first piece is brought to you by Georges Bizet. We've played a lot of. By the way, this is our soup course.
Yeah. Maybe. What are we feeling for our soup course? Is this a? Oh, jeez, that bounced. This is the chef special, and our chef, also a French word, happens to be Georges Bizet.
Yes, he has cooked a very spicy soup. It'll, very juicy as well.
Yes.
I guess that makes sense because it's a soup.
Can you have a dry soup?
Yeah, probably.
If it's just like the chicken and the noodles, but no broth.
Yeah.
What would a dry tomato soup look like? It would just be a tomato.
Wow. Yep. Here we go.
Wait.
Everybody get your big spoons out.
Wait, question.
Tuck in those napkins.
You know how people have a tendency to take fruit, remove all the juice from them, and sell it as a new ingredient?
Yeah,
right.
Like orange juice.
Well, no. But I mean, like you take grapes and then you make raisins and you sell raisins.
Oh yes.
You take.
I understand. Why don't we do that with apples?
Well, you do have dried apples and dried bananas and whatever. But why do we not do that with tomatoes?
Sun-dried tomatoes. It's like a raisin, but it's a tomato.
That's
Sava will now stop talking. Yep. Here we go. This is Habanera from the opera Carmen.
Shoot.
By Georges Bizet.
No, I knew that. I was testing
one of the more seductive movements of the opera.
Oh, yeah.
We'll leave it at that. Here we go.
Wait. Can you develop that idea a little bit more?
This is an opera about a lot of human emotions, and one of which is potentially
love.
Superficial attraction or courtship.
That was actually really well put. Okay.
And this is the music that accompanies Carmen, who is a woman who works in a cigarette factory, trying to seduce the man who she sort of loves, also is playing a little hard to get. Great music all around. So everybody get out your soup spoons. We're going diving into
in French, one of the lyrics is, or in English, one of the translation of the lyrics is, maybe I'll love you, or something along the lines of, maybe I'll love you tomorrow, maybe never. Like, she basically says, like, I'm gonna play with your heart.
Yes, love is a rebellious bird. That is one of the lyrics.
Yeah.
L'amour est
Which
un oiseau rebelle.
Un oiseau.
Who doesn't know the rules. Loin. The laws. The rules. There we go!
Oui.
Wow, that was a long introduction.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very seductive and super spicy. Now,
Wait, Carmen was actually my very first opera that I've played. I think it was your second, right?
at the Boston Youth Symphony Orchestras. Thank you for
Yes.
watching these videos, helping us support the Boston Youth Symphony Orchestras. You want to tell us a little bit?
Yeah. So, in the context of Carmen, the Boston Youth Symphony Orchestras every year puts on a semi-staged opera with they bring in professional singers, sometimes from the Met, from all over the world, to
The only youth orchestra in the country, maybe the world,
to do full chorus, staging. Well, not semi-stage, but full props,
costumes,
costumes. Every year operas, yes. And so, a couple years ago, we did Carmen, which was my very first year doing an opera, and yeah.
It was awesome. So you can help support the Boston Youth Symphony Orchestras and all their fantastic projects by going to bysoweb.org, and there's a donate button in there. We really appreciate your support so far. You should go check out the website. Hopefully soon enough there will be live concerts, and love to see you there. So our next piece is a piece that we'll play after joke time. It's joke time.
Yeah,
joke time. Why did Darth Vader turn off one light?
I forget.
Because he prefers it on the dark side. On the dark side.
I get it. Cause
how did Darth Vader know what Luke Skywalker got him for his birthday?
Jeez, I don't know.
He felt his presence.
Oh, like you shake your presents and oh, that one's Legos, that kind of stuff. He felt his presence.
Why did the order of the Star Wars movies go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3?
Oh,
that's a good one.
I don't know.
Because in charge of planning Yoda was.
That's good.
Get it? What do you call 5 Siths piled on top of a lightsaber?
An unfortunate event. I don't know what.
Sith kebab.
That's
a good one.
Sith kebab.
A little dark. That's fine. That's fine. Why did the tomato blush?
I forget.
Because it saw the salad dressing.
Oh.
No. That's awkward. What do you call an alligator in a vest? I like this one.
A spiffy alligator.
An investigator.
I
actually like that one.
That was a pretty spicy joke.
I like that joke.
Yeah.
Good.
It was good. Good
now,
job. Thank you. Finally,
our next
my
song,
joke time is that's a pat on the back.
comes as a song request from Kay. This would be by the one and only John Denver. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Featuring Sava on the first verse. Here we go.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back. It ain't much for an old dude. You can't hack. It's early to rise, early to the sun. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, simple kind of life never did me no harm. We're raising on the family, we're working on the farm. Days are filled with life is a country charm. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me a fiddle. When summer's coming up, I got me a little diddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy.
town. I'm a country boy. Boy.
Yeah.
Well, I can't sing as well as John, but yeah.
That's fine. You tried. I tried.
Mr. Denver, ladies and gentlemen. And now, so that would have been our, what was that? Was that our, what's the next course? That might have been the entree. Now we're going to transition. We're going to have some post-entree entertainment. The halftime show, if you will.
The squat.
The squat.
This is pretty straightforward.
Sava's tough question of the day.
When did King Dagobert II die? December 23rd, 679
AD.
Yeah.
Nice. We did not get any answers for that.
He died in a hunting accident. He was kind of young.
Oops. Yeah.
That's it. No answers.
That's too bad.
Unfortunate.
Well, at least we've got a squat for our next episode, which is...
What was the first invention to break the sound barrier?
What was the first invention to break the sound barrier? So, for the squat and for the riddle, if you think you know an answer, drop it in the comments if you're watching over YouTube, or DM Sava if you're watching over Instagram, and we'll give you a shout-out on the next show, and possibly, actually, definitely, a song rec if you get it correct. So,
yes.
Some more pieces. Yes, it's time for dessert. We're breaking out the book of Bela Bartok's 44 violin duets again. We are making our way through. Today we've got two actually on the both on the shorter side. This would be number 2 and 3.
We're making our way through, and right now we're starting with the second one. We're almost there.
Yes.
42 left.
This is the Maypole Dance. Here we go.
Also, really quickly, because, you know, season 2 of 2 to Beat is all about being smart.
Mm-hmm.
That was put very smartly. Really, a piece of concert etiquette, if you will, if you're attending a classical music concert, etiquette, is that if you are playing a piece with multiple movements, for example, a concerto often has a few movements, 3 or 4,
or symphony,
or a symphony, or you're just playing a piece that has like
a bunch of different parts.
It is customary to not clap between the parts. And I would say more times than not, people actually end up clapping between 2 parts because either the one part was really good and you need to, like, you're so excited you clap. But actually, it's customary to not clap between parts. So here, let's say that this is a 44-part concerto of some sort.
Wow.
And here we are playing 2 parts in a row at home. Don't clap.
So we know you're all gonna clap when we were done.
Yeah, I know. But
wait until we finish.
Please hold your applause. Please. I know how charming I can be, but you know.
Anyway, this is number 2, the Maypole Dance.
Mm-hmm.
There you have it. And now number 3. What have we announced? Number 3 is the Minuetto.
See, now you can clap. Thank you.
So that was a bit of a weird minuet. We talked about how a minuet before is a dance that's in 3, where you have a third beat that sort of lifts. You have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the pattern is 3-1 as the emphasis. But this is a little bit irregular. You might have heard Sava started like this, which sounds like 1, 3, 1.
Mhm.
However, automatically at the beginning.
It's 1, 2, 3, 1,
2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
So, Bartok's all about
Switching it up on us.
shaking it up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So that's what that was.
Shaking
anyway,
like a pepper grinder.
that's super exciting. And now we will discuss
Some safety?
Some safety.
As our
Yeah.
post-dessert dessert.
This is like the coffee.
Uh-huh.
The
Before we
coffee,
do that-
actually, we're going to talk about safety, knowledge safety, about talking. Sava
Yes.
will tell you some
Mental safety is the safest thing you can get.
some sayings that you might say all the time, and you might not know where they come from.
To take under your wing means to nurture, help, or guide someone. In context, when I was new to the company, Jeff took me under his wing and showed me the ropes.
Ooh.
And to know the ropes was actually a saying we talked about just a couple episodes ago.
Check it out.
Take under your wing is an expression that has its origins in the Bible. The phrase derives from Matthew 23:37 and Jesus' wish to protect the people of Jerusalem.
Mhm.
In the passage, Jesus says, quote, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you that kill the prophets and stone them which are sent to you, how often I have wanted to gather your children together as a hen protects her chicks beneath her wing, but you wouldn't let me," end quote. So basically he's saying chickens protect their young by putting them under their wing, and Jesus would like to do the same to protect Jerusalem.
And so would you if you ever say you take someone under your wing. There you go.
Sticking to the biblical related sayings, by the skin of your teeth
Ooh.
means by the narrowest of margins. In context, my car skidded across the road in the wet conditions and I missed the lamppost by the skin of my teeth.
That's
Throwback
funny, I didn't
to
think I had skin
when
on
I
my
was
teeth.
driving earlier today.
We won't talk about that.
It's okay. No,
It's fine.
We
It was
all
all
made it out safely. Nothing
Including
bad.
the car and everyone else
Yeah.
involved.
So really nothing bad happened. I just learned not to...
Let's just move on.
Yeah, okay. Most often used in relation to an escape from disaster, by the skin of your teeth is a biblical expression from Job 19:20. Satan makes a bet with God claiming that he can get Job to curse God's name. God accepts and Satan does his worst in torturing Job. Job cries, "I am nothing but skin and bone. I have escaped with only the skin on my teeth." There you go.
Nice. Okay.
And lastly, devil's advocate, meaning someone who argues against a point for the sake of arguing.
Wow.
In context, Ben is a really annoying person to have a discussion with, as he's always playing the devil's advocate. Understandably so. Devil's advocate has its origins with the Roman Catholic Church. Since 1587, there has been a prescribed procedure for every candidate seeking sainthood. Before the church determined whether to grant the sainthood, 2 representatives were appointed to argue the case. Arguing in favor of the proposed canonization was the Advocatus Dei,
The advocate of God.
yes, or God's advocate, and presenting every possible argument against it was the Advocatus Diaboli.
Ooh.
And, excuse my pronunciation, or devil's advocate.
Sava speaks fluent Latin in case you're
Yes,
wondering.
fluento Latino. Latinus.
We're working on it.
Usage of the expression in the wider sense began in the mid-18th century.
Woo! Let's go! Nice.
You just got smarter.
And another thing you can do to stay smart and healthy is to wash your hands all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Especially after you've been outside or you've touched something that other people have touched. And when you wash your hands and you're using lots and lots and lots of soap.
Yes.
We
Wait. Really quickly. Point of clarification. I went outside yesterday, but I didn't touch anyone. That means I didn't have to wash my hands, right?
you should always
I
wash
was-
your hands just to be
I was
safe.
touching other things. Like I was rubbing my hand against every lamppost I could see, and I touched, tables and
so did
and-
everybody else. And their cooties.
Wait. So you're saying that even if I didn't come in contact with someone, I should still be safe?
Yes, of course.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. And I do that by washing my hands
With
is that
lots
right?
of soap for this
Uh-huh.
amount of time. Here we
Oh,
go.
okay, I get it.
We will catch you next time on 2 to Beat. Thank you for watching,
Yeah.
and we will see you on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Tuesday.
Signing off for now.